Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We got Ra for the A to Z here up against Loki. I don't think we fought many Lokis for the A to Z so far. Maybe one so far out of the entire thing. It's a good sign. Not many Lokis have been played in Duel. I really don't see them very often. I think I made my music too low. I will adjust, don't worry. I went for the Vamp Shout here because I want that little bit of tankiness so that I can really just try to abuse him there. I definitely should have used my heal on my creeps instead of his, now that I realize. Okay, also off to a shaky start, but not a bad one. Would never say that. My Ra's actually one of my more veteran Duel gods, believe it or not. I played him quite a lot. Not recently, but yeah, in general, definitely. He's a really fun Duel god. Yeah, you would never think it, and maybe you wouldn't even agree. But yeah, I find it to be very fun. I think he's like one more auto away. Two more, maybe three. Son of a bitch. Missed that pot sticking. So a good thing about this matchup in the early, of course, is that we just outpush him so hard. We can sustain our creeps up every time he tries to use the 2 to clear as well. That's great. I'll even stand in it to make them feel comfortable. I feel like I hit invisible Loki more reliably than visible Loki. Son of a bitch. So the shell, I think, is going to be really good here because after he hits you with the ultimate, you can shell for the initial damage. Not the initial, for the additional damage from the 3 and the 1. Yeah, because that's not full clearing yet, so if we can just heal that, it's pretty nice. It's almost like whooping his banish with Freya. Damn. My ult didn't even come out. See that? Bullshit. I didn't have an ult there. Alright, so I went for the hard read and did not pan out. He juked hard right. I went hard left. It's a sad day for everyone involved. There we go. Just enough, though. He was trying to get me down low enough so that he can get the ultimate off. I wasn't respecting the fact that my damage is pretty huge here with the with the 3 ranks into the 1. We're gonna go for this. Nah, you know what? For now, I'm gonna go Magi because my build's gonna be. What is my build gonna be? Fuck. You know what? You know what? Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Book of Thoth build. I mean the Warlocks build, to try to just get enough health to be able to take him on. Because there's no way this isn't going late game. Like you can't beat Loki in the early, and just end him. You can reliably have a better early than him and squash a bit of his late game potential, but you can never stop him from getting there because his clear is so passive and so easy. So because of that, I think even though we want to win in the early here, we kind of have to itemize for the late. Just if we're being realistic. Fuck, I didn't kill the creeps good. Actually, those ones will now die. It looks like his 2's leveled highly enough. Alright, let me get the music back started. This must be awkward. I'm sorry, you guys. He has gotten his blue. I'll make sure I get mine. Let me turn this music up a little bit. He might come and try to steal this. He does have stuff, but he's not gonna, because he's a Loki.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's actually just what Lokis do. It's funny that we all universally hate Loki so much. Poor guy. I always felt bad for the Loki mains, like suspension and stuff. There are people who are good people, good, honest people that mained Loki. And they, you know, unfortunately got absolutely harassed for their Loki play. Just because, you know, the stigma of Loki play. I don't think that stigma will ever be gone. It's left too strong a mark in the community. And he's still like that, Loki. You know, he's that god. You know what they're looking to do. You know how dumb it is when it works. There's a skill to the craft, though, I must say. There definitely is, because I can't do it. I can't play him well at all, because it takes so much patience. But if just patience is the thing, then I don't think it's very impressive, because, come on. Patience is great, but just having patience shouldn't be the only, you know, strong component. The fundamental gameplay of your god. So I think there's stuff beyond it, I gotta say. He's got a little bit of work to do with stuff. I mean, he really has to know his positioning. Oh, I love that, actually. That's a fantastic tool for wow, I can't tell if it actually... I think it didn't, because it would have said immune. I had a feeling he was just going to line up with me. Sometimes they just go right in your face, expecting you, you know, to look for the juke. We almost had him that time, but at least got that Aegis. Do you think it would have hit Destiny? Alright, Destiny says it would have hit. And I believe. Yeah, Loki, of course, going for the Transcendence. The typical Loki build. He just wants as much power as possible. Let's talk about Ra for a second. The boy, Ra. Ra's going to lose this buff here, unfortunately. That sucks. Yo, see, this is so good that he can just see that. Tell him, Ra. Tell him what's good. So Ra is a great early game push, you know, lane pusher, and just a he can really bully you and just shove the lane too. It's not just that he's got like safe clear. He's like Ao Kwang in that he can get a lot of good damage going as well. I was trying to line up so I could ult him if he came in on that, but he did not. But he's a worse Ao Kwang in that his escape potential isn't nearly as high. Here, Ao Kwang would be able to use his 2 to slow immune himself and quickly slither away. Ra's got his passive, but it requires him to use 3 abilities, and he could still be slowed during it, so it doesn't really matter. He doesn't have much. Plus, his ultimate's very unreliable. So is Kukulkan's, but... Oh, was I saying Ao Kwang, by the way, when I meant Kukulkan this whole time? Kukulkan. I hope I said Kukulkan. Oh, that almost just hit. Oh. Yeah, I definitely meant Kukulkan, you guys. I'm so sorry. I've been playing this game for a long time. They keep changing the gods' names, the relics, names, the items. I can't get it all together. So yeah, he's like a Kukulkan in that he's got a strong poke game. But he's actually, you know, safe in doing so. When he goes out to poke, he doesn't have to worry about getting Loki ulted and then immediately dying. Instead, he gets Loki ulted, can slither away, can even ult them away with his ult, whereas Ra's ult just keeps him in place and, you know, essentially does nothing other than create flashy, you know, moments for him. I'm not sure what I'm going to go here. Probably sprint, because I imagine he'll go horrific. God damn it. He's doing really well with jungling, so he's keeping us down, man. I mean, he's keeping us not as above as we should be. Right now, though, we're way too tanky for him to be able to take on. Okay, nice. Once again, able to get him there. He just needs to be more patient. As I said, Loki's strongest asset. He's just got to be more patient than he's being and not take those fights in the early, and eventually he'll just end up winning those. But yeah, so I think the comparison between Ra and Kukulkan is like a really important one in that they, you know, they're so similar, yet the 1 CC immunity ability I'm sorry, not CC immunity, but one slow immunity ability and an irrelevant ultimate in the game mode just makes such a big difference. Oh, shit. Oh my god, and I got the red, dude. He's pissed as hell. Nice. And we're really fast here, but he's fast too. Oh, shit. I'm so fast, though. Dog, I'm so fast. Which way do you want to go? That's my favorite thing. Yep. It's over, son. That's Ra. That's it. Oh, my God. That's my favorite thing to be able to do with him. Condition people into the ult by setting up a trap like that. You can either put the 3 on one place, or and ult the other, or you use your 1 on one place and ult the other. But yes, Ra and Kukulkan very similar. Ra is a lesser Kukulkan, basically. The heals don't matter that much in Duel, unfortunately, because healing is really just not relevant enough for this god to be able to like seize it. You know, it's good when you have a little bit of healing along the way, like Chang'e, but when your like kit is dependent on it, and you're really, you know, supporty mage like he is, I think, yeah, it's just not. So much of him is unreliable. The ultimate, the setup for a lot of his abilities, he's got to be right up in your face too. Like, so, you know, what good is it for him to be a caster but have to get right up in your face, use the abilities without escapes like Chang'e has, or, you know, some distancing potential. So, yep. But, I mean, Ra, as you can see, can still condition people like crazy, can snowball off of an early game lead, and can take some pretty hype wins off of it. So, GG.